What with the change from the Leeds Zombie Film Festival to the Leeds Horror Film Festival, you might think that Dom and Mark were pretty much done with those shuffling deadheads. But happily, that is not the case, as the next film featured here is Dead Snow 2, Red vs. Dead. No doubt coming off the enjoyment that we had with the first film, way back at the third Leeds Zombie Film Festival. Following on from the end of the first film, Martin is the sole survivor of an attack from Nazi zombies that started roaming the countryside after Martin's friends inadvertently came across a stash of Nazi gold. Although Martin managed to survive the ordeal, he didn't come out of it intact, as he had to lop off his own arm with a chainsaw before the end credits. He also had his private parts bitten as well, although that seems to have been conveniently forgotten about for this sequel. Unless he chopped those off as well. Ugh. Now, as another battalion of reanimated soldiers turn up for round 2, Martin enlists the help of a trio of enthusiastic, yet completely unprepared, American zombie hunters known as the Zombie Squad. Martin now has a replacement limb after those well-meaning doctors stitched on him an arm that they found in Martin's car. But the arm actually belongs to General Herzog, the Nazi zombie leader. After a brief period of the arm trying to kill Martin and every poor bugger around him, the zombie arm suddenly starts being okay with being attached to a human, and Martin is able to utilise its powers of superhuman strength, as well as the ability to recruit a zombie army of his own to help him do battle with the Third Reich from hell. But let's not worry too much about the plot, because what we are getting here is a gore-tastic, splatterific slab of horror comedy from start to finish, which continues the original movie's theme in the dispatching of both human and zombie flesh pods in as many different, over-the-top and messy ways as possible. Dead Snow 2 throws just about everything at the screen, and at one point literally the kitchen, the bathroom sink. Heads are crushed under the wheels of a tank, people are impaled on white picket fences, axes are thrown into faces, the Nazi zombie doctor uses some unique methods of getting Adolf's undead boys back onto the battlefield, and in one scene some poor bugger is strangled with their mate's intestines. There's also another bit where a zombie's intestines are pulled out, thrown over an electricity pylon, and a couple of zombies are electrocuted in the most satisfying way possible. And if you think that people in wheelchairs or little kiddies in pushchairs get away unscathed, then you're watching the wrong bloody movie here, matey. Whilst this sounds gruesome, and it is, it actually comes across as laugh-out-loud funny more than anything. There's also a running gag where Martin has a pet zombie that follows him around like a loyal puppy dog. This particular undead blokey ends up taking a right load of abuse, as he ends up getting run over by a car and a tank, yet still keeps coming back obediently to his master time and time again, no doubt expecting his tummy to be tickled, or something. It's a great piece of dark comedy that is well worth watching this movie for alone.
We've just seen Dead Snow 2, Red vs. Dead.
Yeah.
The last few minutes of that I've got to be seen to be believed, because it's probably the most romantic scene that you'll ever have.
In such a bad way.
In such a bad way, with a reanimated corpse.
Yeah, absolutely hilarious.
I don't think I'll ever be able to listen to Total Eclipse of the Heart in quite the same way ever again, to be honest with you.
Best film so far, in my opinion.
Oh, definitely. I mean, one of the characters even says, Martin, you've created a whole new genre here. And if that genre is Nazi zombie comedy, you know, if that sounds good to you, give it a go. I give it a thumbs up.
Absolutely. 3.
3. But be sure to come back for the next video, because we're going to be taking a look at Charlie's Farm.